go. Yep, I can see you now.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Mm. Yes, so how are you today, Mr. An?
Yeah, I'm just have a chance came to hometown. Yeah.
Ah, so you visited hometown tonight. I mean, today. Ah, okay, yeah, that's nice. So how's the weather in your hometown?
I think it's cold. Yeah.
It's
I
cold.
yeah. I am stay at home only
Mm.
here.
Ah, okay. What is it? Is it like start of winter already, or it's still autumn?
No, it is autumn. Yeah.
Still autumn. Ah.
Yeah. But
So when
I think it's affected by the small storm. Yeah.
mm, okay, that's why it's a little bit cold. So when will the winter season start?
Uh, Winter season start the October.
Like last week
October.
of October?
Yeah. Yeah. Three month. Yeah.
3 months every year. The seasons are every three
Yeah.
months, right?
Yeah.
So for winter it will start like last week of October.
I
Is
think
that
winter start next month. Yeah.
November?
Yeah. November.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
November, December till January is
Yeah.
the winter season. Ah, okay. So that's nice. So time flies very fast, and we what is it? The next day it's already the end of the year already. It's really days and months are really fast nowadays. Okay,
Yeah.
but yep, thank you so much for sharing those information. So let's now go back to our lesson. So we are now already in issue number 23, the traffic accidents. So let me share my screen first. There you go. Can you see the book now?
Okay, I can see.
Okay, so that's traffic accidents. So can you please read
Mm.
this one
Can you
first?
zoom in? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Traffic accident. It's amazing,
Mm.
amazing. How a nation's future is
Revealed.
revealed, revealed by its traffic pattern. Uh, one, I don't,
I.
yeah, I don't mean just where one drive on the left or right side of the road. In Japan, car move in nine uh, neat little grease button. It is nearly always orderly and precise, precisely,
Precisely.
precisely controlled. In England, it is more individualistic, but solid. For instance, people mostly stay in one lane and maintain a uniform space. Whatever people in other lands are doing, somehow Americans seem to combine a defensive driving strategy with one just freely violates the law in terms of speed limits. In particular, I remember my Canadian friend lost highly referring to a Janske stop to describe slowing down for
Describe.
a stop. Describe slowing down for a stop sign, but not quite coming to a full halt before driving through the intersection. In Korea, uh, I guess the best description of the competitive way most people drive could be to call it traffic terrorist,
Tetris.
terrorist, terrorist, any gap between speeding motorists will immediately be filled as
Though.
though though there is something in the Korean nature that abhor a fuck what's it fuck you
Vacuum.
fuck you
Vacuum. You know
yeah
the machine you use when you are cleaning? Vacuum.
what
Oh, here. Um, it's not loaded.
yeah
Got it?
fuck you is yeah just cleaning mercy yeah
Yep, exactly. So, yep, what is the paragraph all about?
I think this paragraph says that the many many term or term of speed and laws with the traffic uh, policy yeah uh, um, with the traffic we can see the many traffic pattern in the road yeah and someone think that uh, the driver not sure when go left or right of the road and example in Japan move move in and move examples in Japan thì the car move in night because uh, the grid pattern is has grid pattern it is nearly way orderly. Yeah. In as an example, in England, uh, yeah,
Yep.
in England, traffic is more individualistic. Yeah. Uh, bus bus police. I'm not sure. Bus
Polite.
police. Police. Yeah. Police. Yeah.
Having a
Yeah.
respect to others.
Yeah. I have a just translate. Yeah. But police. Police. Yeah. People almost uh, stay in one land. Yeah. And maintain a uniform space. It's many the car uh, running with uniform speed and in the in order to by in order to lie. Yeah. Mm, it's as an example American somehow American seem to uh, as an example American yes combine defensive driving strategy with one that freely violates the law. Uh, it I think it means that limit speed uh, for traffic.
Okay, it's like saying what is it? For this paragraph, it is saying that the culture of one country can also
Mm,
be, can also be identified by its traffic patterns, or
yeah. So.
how they behave uh, on the road. So we've got,
Mm,
as what you said, we've got countries here. As an example, we've got Japan, England, America, and also in Korea. So
yeah.
different countries have different traffic patterns. How
Yeah.
how different people drive on the road, right? So in
Mm,
Japan, they do it nicely and exact. All of the people are, they are doing good in driving.
mm,
They do it orderly, meaning, when you watch cars in Japan on the road, they are moving orderly.
yeah.
Whereas, as you said, in England, people are individualistic, meaning they don't care about other people. But
Mm,
they are, they are still following a nice pattern on the road. As you said,
mm,
they have uniform speed, meaning almost all of the cars have the same speed. If the other
mm,
car drives like 60 kilometer per hour, then
mm,
those or that will be the what is it? The speed of other cars, meaning they do have speed limit that they need to follow.
Mm.
But in America, since American people are, we cannot say that are not good, but they violate the law freely,
Mm.
meaning they don't care about the traffic law in terms of speed limits in particular. So they don't care about the speed limit
Mm.
being said by the government. If the speed limit is 80 kilometer per hour, they don't care about it. They
Yeah.
freely violate the law.
Uh,
And
yeah.
it reflects their culture also. It reflects how their country is, or what country do they
Mm.
have, because of the traffic pattern that they have. So we've got here a Yankee stop. So meaning they are just slowing down for a bit but not actually stopping. So describing slowing down for a stop sign, for example,
Mm.
they are being caught by a police officer. So they
Mm.
are going to slow down, but they are not going to stop.
Mm.
They're just going to slow down a bit, but they are not going to stop on the police
Yeah.
officer. They will, they will drive really fast so that they will not going to be caught by a police officer, because
Mm.
they really violate, traffic laws. And also in Korea, they do have their own traffic pattern also. As you see here, traffic Tetris. Just like the game Tetris, the blocks that you need to to play, the Tetris. So that's the traffic pattern in Korea. As long as there's a gap between, cars,
Mm.
there will be another car that will immediately fill in that gap. So that's a traffic Tetris. Just like the game Tetris, you need to fill in all the gaps, right? Here, Tetris picture.
This is
Here, the game
huh?
Tetris.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so,
I I already play this game.
yep, there you go. So that's how traffic pattern in Korea is. So as long as there is a gap, a small gap, there will be a car that will going on that gap. Okay, so that's how their traffic pattern is. Okay, and that reflects their culture. So that's what the paragraph is all about. How about in Vietnam? What do you think is the traffic pattern in Vietnam? Do you have any pattern in
I
Vietnam?
think in Vietnam have many traffic pattern, but some some traffic pattern is hidden. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, but yep, you see, um, during 7 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, there's always a traffic jam, right? And you can
Yeah.
see some different, traffic patterns there. How driver, fill in the gaps, for example, so that they can able to, to go to different places or to their work. For example, uh, when using a motorbike. So it is
Yeah.
easy to use a motorbike than a car when there's a traffic jam, right? Because when you use a motorbike, you can definitely drive to small or narrow spaces compared to cars, right? So, different traffic patterns. Okay. But
Mm.
let's move on here. What are the main causes of traffic accidents? What do you think are the causes of traffic accidents?
Mm, I think it's a traffic pattern not good
Mm-hmm.
for introduce the
Mm-hmm. Here, you have here some options. You can use this ideas here.
Yeah. I think the first violating traffic rule. Yeah.
What else?
Um, because now many vehicle, many car and motorbike running mm, same road.
Hmm.
If the pattern not good and traffic rule not good, yeah, you motorbike can uh, go to the um, car lane.
Car lane. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
uh, make car suddenly you see the motorbike go front
In front of
of
a
you.
car.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you
Exactly.
yeah make
And that will accident
yeah.
will happen. Oh, exactly. What else? What other causes do you think?
I
Another.
think it's too speeding. Yeah,
Speeding.
yeah,
So over speeding can really cause accidents, right?
yeah. Because now vehicle have a high speed. Yeah,
Mm,
mhm,
exactly. There are supercars who,
yeah,
that runs really fast.
yeah. Really fast. Yeah, if the driver not good, it make it can uh, occur accident.
Mm,
Yeah,
exactly. Even if, for example, you do have your own car or you're using your motorbike, even if you are driving carefully,
yeah,
there will be someone.
yeah,
If the other drivers are not, doing their drive properly, or they're not driving properly, you
yeah,
will still be a part of an accident, even if you are doing great in your driving, right? When you are good in driving your car on the road, but then suddenly there will be overspeeding car, or there will be another car popping up in front of you. So still there will be a possibility that you
yeah.
might face a traffic accident. That's why we call it accident, right?
So,
Because we don't know when will it happen. We are not expecting it to happen, right? So even if you are driving well, even if
mm,
even if you are not driving well, if you will still be uh, facing a traffic accident on the road if the other person is not doing their part properly. Okay, there you go.
mm, good.
How about these questions now? Do you always obey traffic rules? Why or why not?
What obey?
Follow. Do you always follow the traffic rules?
Yeah. Um, I always obey the traffic
Mm.
rule. Yeah.
Always
Uh,
obey the traffic rules.
yeah. I usually, yeah,
Oh.
I usually obey the traffic rule. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like in the middle of yes. No, okay.
Because because the when I am a, mm, a student, I have has accident with the traffic. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, there are some times, maybe with you have an emergency or something happened that you really need to disobey the traffic rules. So
uh, when the not I usually come back home late. Yeah.
mm,
um, at that time the traffic is a little vehicle. Yeah.
mm.
Uh,
Vehicles are
yes,
not
I go to
really
high
that
speed. Yeah.
much. Ah, okay, yeah, I understand. So you just do it because you know that there's no much cars or many cars
Yeah.
around you. That's why. Well, that's understandable. How about, have you ever driven 150 kilometer per hour or faster than that? Since you mentioned that you do overspeeding, so what is it? Will it be 150 kilometer per hour?
Mhm. I never drive the car. Yeah.
Mm.
I
But
only
using motorbike,
use
what's the fastest?
yeah, only using motorbike. The maximum speed I even drive is 100.
100. Oh, but
Yeah.
that's
Kilometer
pretty
per
fast
hour.
already, I think. Is it already, fast? The
Yeah.
100. That's still
I think
fast
so.
already. You think so? Okay. It's already fast.
Yeah. My motorbike max speed is uh 100 and five 50. Yeah. 50.
Mm. So the maximum of your motorbike is 150,
Yeah.
but the fastest that you've ever driven is 100, and that's pretty fast. I'm imagining it.
Yeah.
It might be really fast already.
Yeah.
When do you usually when do you usually
Um,
go 100 kilometer per hour? On what, you know, events
no.
that you
No, I usually ride at the 60 kilometer.
60 kilometer? Mhm. But in what event would you think you will be driving 100 kilometer per hour? You know what event or what happenings that you will
Mm,
drive 100 kilometer?
it's it, usually I go to work in the uh, center of city.
Mm.
Uh, I be limit by speed.
There's a
Yeah,
speed limit.
but only I ride high speed when I uh, mm, go on highway. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And usually when going to the center of the city, there's a lot of cars also, right? So
Yeah.
you cannot drive faster because there will be what is it? There will be a lot of cars by then. Ah. How about, oh, I think it's already time. But yep, let's just have this last question before we end. Why do some people drink and drive? Most, a common thing that people do. Drink and drive. So why do
Mm,
they do it?
I think everyone uh,
Mm.
want to the ride their vehicle, their
Mm.
car or motorbike to home.
Mm.
Uh, but someone have a range, yeah, range
Mm.
beer before the ride
Mm.
the motorbike or car, because uh, the people drink, uh, but they feel that they can drive.
Can still manage to drive.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So, some of people drink in some, what is it, like a drinking place, or maybe on their colleague's house or a certain place. So
Mm.
usually, when going home, they really want to, to go home with their, yes, as you said, their car or their motorbikes. So
Uh,
that's a common thing now, that even if they are drunk, they still manage, or
mhm.
they s- they still manage to drive home as much as possible safely.
Yeah.
Or safely. Okay, so you just need to, feel yourself if you can really can still drive or not, so that you will not able to meet any accident.
Yeah.
Okay. But yep, I think we need to stop there since it's already time. But yep, let's have our new issue to
Mm.
talk to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
See
So
you
yep,
tomorrow.
that's all for tonight. See you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.